Hey my lovelies, thank you so very much for joining me today. I'm so happy you're here. I hope you are all doing really well. Today's pick a card reading is their true feelings for you. So we're going to be taking a look at their feelings for you, what they're thinking about, and the energy surrounding this connection. I will try and get as much information for you as I possibly can. Please know that my readings contain both light and shade. Not to cast shade, but just to get a full picture of what is going on in your situation. All right, let's take a look at the groups. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. So listen to your intuition, let your inner voice guide you as to which of the groups is for you today. You're welcome to pause the video if you would like to meditate on the groups. Please know that these are just general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Never try and force a reading to your situation. If it's not resonating, you know it. And if it doesn't resonate, then it's not your reading, okay? So you're welcome to pause and pick again, pick one of the other groups, or pick one of the other readings on my channel. Spirit does want to connect with you today. Always remember that, okay? But when you are ready, your timestamps are in the description box below this video. Hit your timestamp and I will see you in a moment. Hey my lovelies, I hope you're all doing really well. This is your reading for everyone who picked group number 1 and the Hawk Spirit. This is a card, 32, breaks down to a 5. That may be significant to you. So this is really telling me that this is a very spiritual connection that you have with your person, that this is really blessed by spirit, all right? I feel like your person has their eyes on the prize and that the prize is you. So I'm getting this vision of them kind of circling in, right? They're keeping an eye on you, they're watching you on social media, maybe they're talking to you a little bit, but I feel like they're a little bit distant, okay? But there's an energy here as well about kind of seeing the bigger picture of things as well, that bird's eye view that a hawk could get. So I just feel like that energy is really coming towards you and you can really feel that no matter kind of what situation you're in, you know, maybe you're in separation, maybe you just kind of know each other through friends or something like this, but I just feel like their energy, their focus, their gaze is all about you. It's kind of like focused on you. You're very much on their mind, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. So but there is this need to kind of zoom out and look at the big picture of the whole thing. So we will dive in and find out what that means as well. So, but definitely your angels and guides are really guiding you with this connection. You know, if it feels like a soul connection or like you've got a little bond with this person or a spiritual bond with them, this is why. There's definitely a lot of wisdom and like a deep spiritual bond between you and your person. I can sense that. Let's see what else we have coming out for you. Sharing. Yeah, look at this key image coming out here for you. So interesting. So I feel like you're sharing a lot of energy. I feel like you're sharing a lot of knowledge. Like wisdom is what I'm hearing as well. And this is interesting because I've not noticed this before. If it will come into focus, let me just see if I can get that to come into focus for you guys. This key is double-sided, so it's one key, but it's got like the component part on both sides of it. So it's just like there's a lot here that you share with one another. So I feel like you're unlocking a lot within each other as a result of this connection. So I feel like I'm hearing codes, okay? So there's some wisdom, some spiritual wisdom as a result of you meeting one another, and you're kind of unlocking that. So whereas before it wasn't in your consciousness, you weren't aware of it, you didn't know about it, right? And this is going vice versa. This is something that you're sharing between you both. You're unlocking that energy for each other, and that can be through conversation. It can also just be through kind of looking into each other's eyes, through sharing things that you're interested in, through being in each other's energy field, through affection or sexual pleasure. You're sharing this, but as a result of that, you're kind of receiving codes of information, like light codes coming in as a result of meeting this person. So yeah, that's quite interesting. And what that means is these codes are basically more information. So it's you expanding your consciousness in order to kind of go on your journey, your spiritual journey through this lifetime, and your soul's evolution. Right? These are the codes that they're giving you. So it's like helping you to understand something about yourself, or what the next step is, or what the next stage is, okay? And this is a gift that I see that you are giving to one another, okay? So I feel like you have good conversations together with this person, or you will do as well, that you'll feel, or they feel, right? Again, these messages can go vice versa, that they're able to share really authentically with you. What I'm hearing from Spirit is that you are a safe space for them. A safe space in order where they can be authentic, right? Not everybody, they feel safe to talk about their childhood or their past or because it makes them feel vulnerable, things that make them feel vulnerable. But with you, you have this beautiful healing energy. And the energy that you have makes it feel very safe for them to open up to you. So I'm hearing like secrets as well. So it feels like you're unlocking their secrets, or they feel like they can be completely open and honest with you. Okay, let's see what else we can get from the tarot for you as well. Oh my goodness, I see Taurus energy showing up here really strongly. Lots of water energy as well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That may be a sign for you in your connection. I feel like this is definitely ascending to a higher level of commitment with this person. I feel like this is like, again, this energy that this is very spiritually blessed, that they've come into your life, to bring you this information, this wisdom, that they are like a guide to you in your life, who's come into your life to really show you the way forward. I feel like you bring them like so much happiness, right? You might have a family with this person eventually, if that's something that you want, but there is just like so much vibing between you and this person, just like a lot of happiness here, a lot to be explored, that they're kind of really into this. They're definitely somebody who is relationship ready, looking for long-term commitments. They see you as marriage material, is what I'm hearing as well, right? And they feel like you're a dream come true. So rainbows may be a sign for you as well. So they feel like you are a dream come true. When they met you, this is how they felt. They're just like, yeah, this is somebody that I can really get on board with, that I can could be with for a long time. We share a lot together, a beautiful vibe, a lot of laughter, right? That's what I'm seeing here. And that you are just everything that they ever hoped for, everything that they ever dreamed of. And it's like they knew it straight away the moment that they looked into your eyes. What I'm hearing is they knew you were different, or they knew that you are different from anyone else that they've ever dated or had a relationship with or even met. They're just like, this one is different, and it's because you have this beautiful spiritual bond. So yeah, I see that for you. It's serious is what I'm hearing as well. They feel serious about you, so that's good. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, I feel like they've made up their mind. There's just like, as far as they're concerned, there's no other options. You are the chosen one, right? That's what I'm seeing. They may have taken some time out to have a think about this or to come to this conclusion. They're definitely invested in you emotionally. They're invested in you. They've invested their time, their energy into you. This may be someone who you're already in a relationship with, but they definitely see you again as kind of like someone who they would want to commit to for the long term. 7-7 or 7-7-7 may be a sign for you in this connection as well. So yeah, I see that they've invested in you, that they want to continue to invest in you to the long term, and I'm hearing that they only have eyes for you. Okay, so this feels like a very leveled up sort of connection. This is someone who wants to build a future. This is someone who wants to build an empire as well. They may be putting a lot into their work, be quite career focused as well. That's what I'm seeing. For some of them, they may not have a lot of room or time for other things like relationships and things like this. But I feel like they would make time for you. This is someone who's very clear about what it is that they want. I feel like they're clear about what it is that they want in terms of their career and their life and the future. And also they're clear about what it is that they want with you. Or that they're definitely coming into that energy. Again, there's such a strong energy of just like them being like very serious about you, which I think is really, really nice. They recognize that this is a significant connection that you share. Let's see what else we have. Oh my goodness, you have such a healing presence and light. They feel this at like the deepest level. They're just like, they just see you as like such a compassionate person. I feel like you're just like maybe you're really good with children, or you're really good with their children, or just children gravitate towards you and really love you is what I'm hearing, or just that you just have this really gentle presence. You're always looking out for other people's needs, making sure that their coffee or their wine is topped up, or just like you've got like this beautiful intuitive presence of kind of being aware of other people, like a gentleness about you, which is very rare actually in our society. You know, we live in quite a harsh, fast-paced world, but I just feel like you're just different to other people. You have this openness, this gentleness, you listen is what I'm hearing from spirit, and your person absolutely loves this about you. So they have really strong loving feelings for you. This is something that they are aware of. It's just like when they met you, they tuned into a new frequency, like a new bandwidth of kind of experiencing their life. And it feels like as a result of meeting you, they were able to, I'm hearing that they closed a door on something else. So that could have been someone else that they were dating, or other people that they were dating, or this may be something that they're going through now. These timelines can be fluid, right? But that's the message that I'm getting. They closed the door on something that they were holding on to, some sort of baggage, something that they were like, that was the key for them meeting you. They're just like, oh, I don't need this anymore. I don't need to carry this around. You made them realize something about themselves, right, that they didn't see in themselves before, just like that they were carrying something around, or they had like a chip on their shoulder, or they were carrying around some kind of baggage from the past that was weighing them down, or some kind of limiting belief or something like this. And there's something that you said, and it may have been quite commonplace, quite small, quite everyday, and yet that unlocked it for them, and they were just like, I didn't realize that about myself. I didn't know I was doing that. I didn't know I was showing up to life like this. But you have like a grace, a gentleness, like a beautiful presence. You may not realize it, that you have this beautiful spiritual presence, this beautiful spiritual light that you shine. They have beautiful loving feelings for you, right? And as a result of meeting you, they're kind of closing the door on any other connection that they may have had, or things in the past, or they may have had somebody where they thought this was the one who got away, right? Or that they had some kind of breakup or divorce where they were kind of a bit bitter about it. And then they met you and they were just like, I don't need to carry this with me anymore. I don't need to be this person anymore. Because they want to meet your frequency. They recognize that you're like a high frequency person. And they're just like, oh wow, I want to be like that. I want to be that open-hearted. You know, they just it's like they realize like, oh, I was getting a little bit jaded, or I was getting a little bit cynical is what I'm hearing. And they met you, and you're just so gentle and open-hearted, and you always give everyone the benefit of the doubt, and you give everyone a second chance. And yeah, some people may take advantage of that, but you know, maybe you've learned that some people take your kindness for weakness, but you know, you've got your boundaries or whatever, and this person doesn't want to take advantage of that at all. They think it's charming, they think it's special, is what I'm hearing, and lovely. Let's see what else we have. This is so nice. I was laughing because I picked the Queen of Cups and then the Queen of Cups again in the same position, so it kind of blew my mind a little bit. And so we've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy and Sagittarius energy showing up for you really strongly in your reading. So 2 queens, that could be a sign for you in your connection, right? It may be that you're both intuitive, right? Or you've kind of encouraged them to open their heart, is what I'm seeing as well. But yeah, it's like what I'm hearing is double love. It's just like maybe you both love each other, but I'm really feeling like the feelings that they have for you are really potent. They're very strong, loving energy that they have, very authentic, very genuine is what I'm seeing. You bring a lot of balance to their life. They feel more balanced when they're with you is what I'm hearing. Again, there's this energy that you've helped them to alchemize something that was a disappointment for them. There was something in their life that they put a lot into that didn't work out for them. They experienced, I really feel like your person who you're asking about has experienced a loss. For some of them it could be like a financial loss. You know, maybe they went through a really expensive divorce, or they started a business that didn't work out, or just something that they were invested in emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, whatever, right? And it didn't work out, but you have helped them to kind of alchemize those experiences. And otherwise they would have carried those experiences with them for many years, and it would have kind of embittered them or blocked their blessings or something like this. And it's just like your openness, your honesty, your grace, your beauty has really helped them to alchemize that and has brought them back into balance. Again, we've got 2 angels as well showing up, so in the same placement. So we've got Judgment with this beautiful angel and Temperance as well. So like I was saying at the beginning of the reading, this is a connection that is definitely a match made in heaven. It's a connection that is really blessed by spirit. I hear they feel like you saved them from going down the wrong road or a wrong path, or taking like a road in life that wasn't going to be in their highest good or alignment, and they really have this, I'm hearing like a debt of gratitude to you for doing that. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, you really feel like you're fed up. I just wanted to check in with your energy. You're fed up because you feel like they're moving too slowly. Okay, I feel like these are quite significant things that are going on here, quite significant shifts and changes that are going on with your person. Like I was saying, there's a lot that they need to assimilate and alchemize. So obviously I wouldn't say ever to wait for anybody. You want to live your own life, but I'm just seeing an energy of frustration coming from you, that they're being too slow in asking you out or making a move or taking this to the next level. And sometimes that's causing you to experience some frustration in your energy, or like feeling a little bit fed up with them or a little bit disappointed. I feel like your person's got a lot on their plate. They feels like they have emotional maturity. It feels like they're working a lot for the future, or that they're just working a lot, like long hours, like they've got a lot of responsibility. It also feels like they've been through something, you know, some kind of, maybe they had to like deal with a death in the family, and then there was a lot of legality around that. That's just an example of how I'm feeling it, but it feels like your person's in quite heavy energy and they may not fully have the bandwidth for this connection, okay? But from the higher level, they see you as their kingdom spouse, as someone with long-term potential, as a spiritual connection, okay? They have genuine feelings for you. They really, really respect you, is what I'm seeing here. They feel like you've given them like an amazing gift with your presence and what it is that you've given them. Let's see what else is going on. I see Capricorn's energy showing up here really strongly. And your energy as well, yeah. I feel like they maybe don't have the bandwidth for this a little bit in their life. They're definitely really obsessed with you. I see that here. Maybe that they want to give you more and they can't right now, is what I'm sensing. But this, yeah, there's such an energy. I feel like they were in this energy where they were getting a little bit bitter, and they were like, I'm never going to find anyone, I'm never going to love again, I'm not opening my heart. And this is something that they're healing, that they're changing, that they're transforming. And this love that they have for you, I see Pisces energy showing up strongly, as well as Aquarius energy, right? The feelings that they have for you have really taken them by surprise. They enjoy your company. They know that you would make someone a wonderful wife or a wonderful husband if you're at that stage in your life, right? Or whatever. And they see that and they love your company. They love spending time with you. It's very potent what it is that you share, but these feelings that they have for you have taken them by surprise. Because I just feel like they were just like getting a bit bitter, or like developing a bad attitude based on something that happened in the past. Could have been with their parents, right? Or something in their family, or something that they saw, you know, their brother's relationship really deteriorate, or and they've started to get this attitude like, oh, all women are like this, or all men are like this. And yet here you are, and you've just like, by showing up in this way that's really authentic, you've changed their mind, you've changed them. There's a lot of flirtation here. I feel like they're not giving you what you want. Or what you were hoping for. But it's just like these feelings have come out of the blue for them. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, their life is changing. This is destiny that I'm seeing between you. This is destiny that I'm seeing here. Aquarius, Libra energy showing up really strongly as well in your reading. So I feel like they've had to leave something behind where they were rejected, or like an old relationship or something like this. They may be tying up loose ends or going through a divorce or something like this, but there's something that they've had to leave behind that was just very painful for them, really, and hurtful. Someone who was very cold towards them, right? They've had to kind of leave that behind. But their life is changing now, and it's changed as a result of meeting you, is what I'm saying. Let's see what else we have for you. I might get some messages for you as well. Look, I'm trying to make a very difficult decision, and it involves you. That is like really the energy that I'm getting, that it's very weighty, you know, that they're invested in this, they've invested their heart in this, they're invested in you. And they're trying to make this decision about the future because they know that if whatever happens, they commit to it, you know? Whatever they do for the future, they want to commit to it to a long time. They don't want to waste any time in their life. So it's like a big decision for them, what to do regarding the future. But I just feel like a lot is changing in their life right now. So it may be the case that you're not having to, but maybe you feel like you're waiting for kind of right alignment, for them to deal with, you know, all these legalities, or to deal with the situation that they've got, their responsibilities, or their work situation. But this wouldn't be such a weighty decision if it wasn't very, very important to them. It's very, very important to them. They made so many mistakes, so there's some regret showing up from your person that they have. I feel like they're quite hard on themselves sometimes for kind of making mistakes, and that's also, they don't want to do that again. They don't want to make more mistakes. They don't want anyone to get hurt. Look, I feel safe with you. What did I say at the beginning? That you are a safe space for them to open up, to be authentic, which is really beautiful. And that's the gift that you give, and listening as well. We talked about that. They just love it. You validate them so much. They love it when you listen to them because they feel validated. This is from the Seasons of the Soul Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks that I've designed for our community. If you want to find out more, they are linked in the description box. That is everything that I have for you in this reading today. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful time and energy with me. If you want to get a personal reading, I recommend checking out Aranum. If you've not been over there before or for a while, they've had a big revamp of their platform. Aranum are offering Lumiere subscribers $40. Yes, you heard me right, $40 off their first reading. So when you sign up, you get $40 credited straight to your account to spend on the psychic reading of your choice. So check that out. It's linked below in the description box if you're interested, but I'm sending you lots of love. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care. Bye. Hey there, my lovelies. This is your reading for everyone who picked group number 2 in the beautiful bee spirit. So this is like the essence of kind of working together to create something beautiful for the future. There's definitely a lot of sweetness in this connection. So let's take a look at some oracle cards, see what it is that we have for you, and then we will jump into your tarot, see what your person's true feelings are from their higher self. All right. Flourishing. I love this with the bee spirit, and then this flourishing and all these beautiful flowers here. So it's just like something that you can put a lot of work into, right? Maybe it feels like it's a lot of work or that it's hard work right now, but it is going to be rewarding is what I'm seeing. So there's something here where when you're with this person, you really feel like you're flourishing or you're glowing. It may be that you start a business together with this person. right? Creating something together, a creative project, something like this that really helps you to grow. Heart to heart, this is a really lovely one to come out. This is the Echo Soul Oracle deck, one of the decks that I've designed for Lumiere. They are linked below if you're interested. Heart to heart, so I see a beautiful heart to heart conversation coming in this connection for you, okay? Being able to talk to each other, to speak your truth, to speak authentically to one another. So if you are hoping to have some sort of communication with this person, I really see that coming in and it being very genuine, very true, very authentic for you, okay? So I absolutely love that. Let's take a look at your tarot, see what it is that's going on for you. I feel like you may feel like you want to move on from this person. I feel like you've put a lot of hard work into this and now you're just like wondering if it's worth the effort. This is what I'm sensing here from this person. I feel like your person doesn't have much of a plan for the future, right? And I think you're sensing that now. So this is what I'm seeing here. I feel like your person is being a little bit selfish. Yeah, there are some good qualities here, but we're looking at the shadow aspects as well from your person. They may have been playing games in this connection, which is a shame because it just feels like there's so much goodness to be had here. I feel also that you're coming into your own. You're really stepping into your own power. You've really been kind of leveling up, glowing up, and this is where this flourishing energy is coming in for you in this connection. I think you've been working on yourself. I think for some of you, you've been working on a side hustle that is really going to pay off. This is a card number 7. That may be a sign for you, or 77777 may be a sign for you as well in this connection. I'm seeing that here. So this is what I sense. It feels like there's some kind of situation where things need to be out in the open. I feel like you're trying to second guess your person. They're maybe trying to second guess you, okay? This is why it needs to come out in the open, where you need to have this heart to heart. I feel like you've got in touch with some of their shadow aspects, that they haven't been entirely fair to you. I also feel like they're not as ambitious as you are. I feel like because of all the work that you've done on yourself, you're becoming quite ambitious. You want to start this side hustle. You want to start this business. You want to get on the property ladder. You want to be getting on with your career, and you're seeing that here, and it's like it's pulling you apart a little bit, and you may not necessarily have noticed that, but it's just like they don't really have such a solid plan for the future. Maybe they take things day by day. Maybe they're the sort of person who just like, it's just like, well, let's just see how it goes, or just take it a day at a time, or they take their life a day at a time, or maybe they don't have a plan, or they don't know what they want to do with their life right now, okay? But you and them are in different spaces when it comes to that. So yes, there is love here. Yes, there is attraction here. Yes, there's potential here. But it just feels like you and this person are not on the same page. And the reason that you're not on the same page is because you've done so much work on yourself, and now this person is really kind of lagging behind. I feel like they're not giving you any sort of definitive answer, that they haven't made the decision, that you feel like you're in limbo, like this energy of like being really unfair. It could also be that they've cheated on you. Right, you shared something really beautiful together, you wouldn't like that to have continued, and now they've undermined that in some way, okay? If that's the case, it's something you already know about. You know, take what resonates and leave the rest. Please do that with all my readings and all other readings that you ever tune into. These are general readings, so you just take what's for you, and if it's not for you, you just leave it behind. That's it, that's all you need to do. It's a simple thing. All right, just leave it behind if it's not for you. And if it is for you, then that's the medicine that you need. That's the message that Spirit wants to bring to you, to help you, right, to guide you. So I do see that here, Aries energy showing up really strongly in your reading, that they may have just been unfair by you, or possibly there could be some element of cheating, or like some kind of third party situation, right? Which now I'm hearing kind of, it hangs in the balance, right? Let's see what else we have. Oh my goodness, yeah, this is a powerful spiritual connection. This could be a twin flame connection that may resonate with you. I see Gemini's energy here showing up. This is definitely a past life connection. I feel like when you met this person that you already felt like a strong affinity to them, like you felt compelled to kind of, like it's because you had unfinished business with this person from a past life that you needed to kind of go through to experience, whatever, you know, to take it to the next level. Like this, again, I just see this energy of kind of leveling up. This is what your person needs to do. They need to boss up. They need to level up. They need to stop being so wishy-washy and indecisive and decide what it is that they want for the future. Right? I feel like in the 5D, this could be a very spiritual connection. You're definitely together in union, that you share a lot in the 5D, right? Is what I'm seeing here. I feel like you're moving towards more of a commitment. If your person hasn't been committed, I feel like this is something that you can leave behind, or there have been some difficulties, or they haven't chosen you. I really feel like this is a cycle that's ending, and you're kind of looking to the future to create something for the future. Whatever happens, I feel like you're going to be wealthy in the future, though. You are creating a lot for yourself. You're coming into divine timing, into right alignment with this person, with the Lovers showing up in your reading like this as well. So Gemini energy here for you. Twin flame soulmate energy. It's interesting. It feels like when you met this person, they were everything. You're just like, you tick all the boxes. I see the long-term potential that you have. Right, you're someone that I would like to be married to, or you really felt like you would get married to this person. Right? You felt like this beautiful, strong spiritual connection, a very soulful connection, maybe love at first sight, right? And now you're questioning it. You're just like, well, is this just a soul contract? Is this karmic? What's going on with this? But it feels like when you first met them, it was just like a bolt from the blue, something very intense. And it may be that you just fell in love with the potential of this person and not the reality of it. Or that they promised you a whole lot. They promised you marriage. They promised you union. Okay, this was all on the table for you. And it feels like they've cheated you of that possibility, of that potential that they promised you. They may even have spoken about it. You know, this is what's going to happen for us in the future. And yet it feels like they cheated you out of that. Or you feel cheated out of that. You know, that things haven't been as easy as they made out it was going to be. Or like the road hasn't been as easy. Okay. Let's just see what else is coming up. Yeah, I'm getting several messages coming through here. I feel like they've been playing the field. I feel like this could be like a player energy, or there's definitely a third party energy here that I'm seeing in your reading. So it could be that there was a karmic, or that they were in another connection. Okay. This may not have been something that you knew about, but it's something that you know about now. You've seen the truth of this. I see Aquarius, Libra energy showing up here. It's just like you've become aware of this other person or third party. Remember, a third party energy isn't necessarily a person, can just be some interference. You're getting a lot of downloads about this, like a lot of information. Spirit is really helping you look for the signs, listen to your intuition when it comes to this, because your intuition is telling you the truth about what is going on with your person in this situation, right? Is what I'm seeing here. I'm going to dive into this deck and see what we have. So I feel like they've been entertaining other options or another option. I feel like you've become aware of that. I feel like they've been in a position where they've had to kind of tell you the truth, or they're moving into that energy where they have to tell you the truth with that heart to heart that we see here. And there may be something that you sense or suspect, but I feel like they're going to tell you the truth about this. This may just have been a small indiscretion or some unfinished business from a past relationship. Okay, something that they know you wouldn't like, that they had to hide from you, but it's just like, I don't know, something that they had to kind of deal with, and that kind of jeopardized the future or the commitment that you have between one another. All right, it's quite a specific message. Remember, if it's not your message, please don't take it. Don't worry about it. Just pick one of the other groups or one of the other messages. Spirit does want to connect with you today. Yeah, there's a block to your happiness here that I'm seeing showing up. It's just like they're stopping this from moving forward because they're worried about getting hurt. They're worried about hurting you. Okay, so it just feels like, I feel like things are going to progress, things are going to move forward, and it just feels like you've been through a lot together. Maybe you've been through a lot of ups and downs, right, in order to reach this kind of 10 of Cups, this beautiful emotional fulfillment, this happily ever after, okay? It feels like a bit of an uphill battle, but I see an 8, a 9 and a 10. So I feel like this connection is really progressing, it's moving forward, it's moving towards a commitment, it's moving towards like happier times, higher vibrational energy, something that feels good to you. But I feel like you've learned a lot from one another, you've been through a lot together. I'm hearing that it's been quite a rocky road between you, right? Like some quite big challenges have come up in this instance. That third party energy could have just been some interference, somebody who wanted to kind of like some jealousy, right? Or someone who wanted to undermine your happiness or take away your happiness because they saw, you know, what a sacred, beautiful, soulful connection this is, and they couldn't stand it and they were jealous. And that could be it. So it could be that they really kind of came in to mess with your person's energy, or to kind of mess with this. You know, to cast doubts, to kind of play games. So it may not even be your person who was doing this. It could be this third party energy who was getting into something who wanted to mess with something that is really beautiful, that is really special that you have with this person. So I feel like that has really muddied the waters, is what I want to say, and made things really confusing, because like the message felt quite confusing, because I was just like, well, this looks like really good and like you're working towards something, but it feels like someone has come along to create some drama or difficulties here, okay? So I feel like you've been through a lot, but I feel like you're moving towards greater happiness with this person, and that they have the potential to give you emotional fulfillment. So, which I think is really nice. Look at this. This is so powerful. So you've got the Lovers twice in this reading, okay? Definitely twin flame energy here, okay? I feel like they're done with any kind of messing around. That's what I'm seeing here as well. I feel like this person is going to make you an offer of a relationship or a higher level commitment. Whether or not you want to take that is up to you after everything that you've been through, all right? But Spirit is clear. They are done with this old way of doing things. The way that they've been showing up, which perhaps has been a little bit wishy-washy or a little bit unfair, they're kind of done with that now. Sorry, I've just got to get comfortable. Yeah, they're kind of done with that energy. There's something that they're leaving in the past. I feel like if they were entertaining another energy, there's a strong sign here that they're leaving that in the past. They're just like, this is what I'm hearing. Can we put the past behind us and make a fresh start? Right? This is what I'm hearing. Can we put the past behind us and make a fresh start, or have a fresh start together? They want to be in union with you. They want to be in relationship with you. They want to be together with you. I do feel that you're very triggering for one another, because it's such a deep spiritual connection, that you have this deep bond, that you've got this history. You've got history in this lifetime, but you've got history that goes from other lifetimes as well. That sort of unfinished business from your past lives. So that may be why it's a little bit triggering for you. But they want to make you this offer. If you're waiting for a message from this person, this is definitely coming in. And what I'm hearing is that it's good news. This is what Spirit is saying. It's good news. And what they're saying is just like, I've ended it with this person, or I'm done with this person, or can we leave this behind us because I want to move forward with this now. I'm like, there's such a strong energy of just like, this is done with this third party or this interfering energy, okay? They've paid to it, they've put it to rest, they've put it to bed. It's just done. It's just a done deal. They've just sorted it out. This person, this energy, this entity, whatever it is not gonna be messing with you guys and your connection anymore. So if it feels like this is something that was really beautiful, that then kind of went off the boil, or kind of went a bit sour, went wrong, like the sweetness came out of it, and it feels like there was some kind of interfering energy. That could be spiritual energy. Somebody sent you like a spiritual attack, a psychic attack, something like this, to mess with you because they were jealous, or just like in the 3D, in the physical, somebody kind of tried to get in between you both, right? And maybe your person was tempted by that, or they had some unfinished business to deal with, right? Or it made them feel really confused about things, right? It just kind of messed with the whole vibe. So yeah, you've been through a lot. It has been an uphill battle, but I see them wanting to message you, wanting to connect with you, wanting another chance, or wanting a chance with you, to be with you, to have you as their person, and just to be like, you know, yeah, I'm your person. But then whatever it is, Spirit is so sure about this, they are just done. 1010 may be a sign for you as well, okay? They're just done with those other energies that were kind of messing this situation around. So you will see resolution to this, you will see an end to this, and you'll be able to kind of move forward without bringing that with you into the future of this connection, which I think is really nice. Look, I think about you constantly. Such a beautiful message. This is from the Seasons of the Soul Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks. Spirit is saying for me to, calling me to draw from this deck. So they're thinking about you all the time. You're always on their mind. When you're apart, they're just always thinking about you. You've got like a strong psychic connection with this person. You're able to share a lot of psychic energy together. It's interesting. Yeah, intense feelings. This is a super intense connection. This is very potent, what it is that you share. And it's because it's got that spiritual aspect to it. I just feel like when you're together, it's really, really intense, really potent. You know? That it feels like it's just you two in the world and like nobody else exists, something like this. Or just like you're just in like a little bubble of these intense feelings. This is from the... Which one is this? The Myth and Fire Oracle deck, if you want to check that out. So yeah, and on the bottom of the deck we have controlling emotion. So I just feel like your person is really holding back on you. They may have been a little bit cold towards you, but they feel very strongly. It's like ice and fire. So on the outside they may be quite like trying to keep a lid on it, but beneath it all, internally, they are... they feel very strongly towards you. And what I'm hearing is sometimes the feelings that they have for you, it scares them. I feel like they haven't always done right by you, but I feel like they're doing the best that they can with the information that they have, and that they're only human. But they do have very, very intense feelings for you, okay? And they're trying to, it's like they don't want to come on too strong, or they don't want to look too vulnerable. So they're trying to keep a lid on that, is what I'm hearing from Spirit as well. That's everything that I have for you in this reading. It has been my honour to read your cards. As always, it's been a super interesting reading. If you want to find out more about this connection, where it's going, timescales, then you may want to check out Aranum. Aranum are offering Lumiere subscribers $40 off their first reading. So when you sign up, you automatically get the equivalent of $40 credited to your Aranum account to spend on the psychic reading of your choice. So it is a super amazing deal. It's the best deal out there. If you've not been over to Aranum for a while, they've had a big revamp and a big refresh, loads of new psychics on there, and a beautiful new platform, which is much easier to use. So check that out, $40 just for you with Aranum. To find out more about this connection, if that resonates with you, that is linked down below. But I'm sending you lots of love and blessings. I look forward to seeing you again. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey there, my lovelies. Thank you for being here with me today. This is your reading for everyone who picked group number 3 in this beautiful lion spirit. So just someone in this connection with a very big heart, a lot of loyalty, a lot of love to give. Maybe someone who's like quite family minded as well, like a protector, a provider, something like this. The numbers 37, 10 or 1 may be a sign for you in this connection, or maybe significant. All right, let's find out what's going on. How your person truly feels. We'll be looking at the lighter aspects and the shadow aspects. If you've not been to my channel before, I do look at the shadow aspects as well to get a full picture of what's going on in your situation, decision. So I feel like there's something here which hangs in the balance in this connection, that a decision needs to be made. May feel like you are in limbo right now. So yeah, there's some kind of really important decision around this connection. Let's see what else we have. Positive. Okay, so a positive outcome to whatever this decision is. So a strong message from Spirit regarding that. Let's jump into your tarot, see what's going on. There's a lot of positivity in this connection. I'm not going to take that because I haven't asked the question yet. Jumping the gun a little bit. Let's see what else is going on for you in this connection. Okay, I feel like this is somebody who's like, they're playing it cool, or they're playing their cards close to their chest is what I'm saying. This is somebody who's got long-term potential. This is someone who wants, it looks like they've got like their relationship ready. They're open to a relationship, something like this. Okay, this is someone who's kind of very elevated. I see Taurus energy showing up, Virgo's energy as well, straight off the bat. So that is... Oh, that may resonate with you. Excuse me. Sorry, I was just getting some messages coming in. So I feel like here that you could be in no contact or no communication with this person, but I feel like it may just be that they're quite grounded, right? And they don't give a lot away. So there's this energy here of just like, do you like me? Don't you like me? You know, I think you find me attractive. I find you attractive. Or, you know, do you still want to do this? You know, is this going to be a relationship? What's going on? But it feels like... they've been quite quiet. It feels like they play their cards quite close to their chest. It's like they've got a poker face, is what I'm hearing. They don't give much away regarding these things. This could be a long distance connection with somebody as well, as what I'm seeing here, or somebody who's from a different background or culture to you, all right, is what I'm seeing here. So this person could be an introvert as well, and they may be like a business person, an entrepreneur, someone who's like quite future focused. You know, they've got like really big dreams as to kind of what they want to build an empire or what they want to create for the future, but they move in silence. This isn't somebody who really shouts from the rooftops about what it is that they're doing. They may even like be quite comfortable or come from quite an affluent family or even be a millionaire. And if they were, like, they may not be, but even if they were, they wouldn't be flashy about it. They wouldn't tell people about it, is what I'm saying, okay? So they kind of work to create security for their family, for those around them, for those who are important to them, right? This is what I'm getting. Somebody with a lot of integrity is what I'm seeing here as well. So that is it. But yeah, it feels like they're not giving much away, and you're just like, I can't read you. I can't tell what's going on with you. I can't figure you out. It's because they don't give much away. They're very used to being very, very self-contained is what I'm hearing. So it's just like in the past, no one was particularly interested in their emotions or what it is that they had to say. That's the kind of atmosphere that they grow up in, that people didn't really listen to them. So now that they're more mature, that they're kind of grown up, that in their adult life, they're just like, oh, well, or maybe they were punished for showing too much emotion, so they kind of keep things under wraps a little bit, but it isn't to play games is what I'm hearing. It's just their nature, okay, to hold things in a little bit. This may be someone that you've known for a long time. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio showing up in your reading really strongly. I see 1111 showing up here, so soulmate, twin flame energy. I feel like they've made you an offer of love, that there is love on the table is what I'm hearing from spirit. Like there is this offer of love. They do have loving feelings for you. These feelings are they may have spoken about them, you may be aware of it. It could just be the beginning stages of something that you're seeing from this person, the beginning stages of a connection or something like this, but it's a serious offer. I see this person making you a serious offer. You have yeah, they're holding your heart in their hand, right? They just like, there is loving energy here. It feels like they love you very deeply. They see you as somebody who's very intuitive, very empathic. You may have quite a strong psychic connection with this kind of twin flame energy, this soulmate energy. But it feels like they're thinking about, they're very much like future focused, really thinking about the future right now. It looks like they're making you an offer that is loving in nature. It could be an offer of marriage, of higher level commitment, moving in together, something like this. This is what I'm seeing. They definitely see that potential in you. I see that they want to make that offer, or they already have. Right, that they want to offer their heart to you for the long term, to commit for the long term. This is someone who wants to have a solid future, build something for the future, a business, a family, a home. You may even want to build a house. That may be their dream. Okay. That's what I'm seeing here. Let's see what else we've got. It's interesting energies here. They're definitely like they're trying to scope you out. They're trying to find out more about you to see how you feel, right? They're not sure how you feel, okay? They know how they feel, okay? And that these feelings that they have, these loving feelings are developing, and that they see you as relationship material. And yet they're trying to they're in this kind of fact-finding mission, trying to find out how you feel, right, at this time, and whether or not you're still interested, or whether or not your life is going in another direction, or if you're interested in somebody else, okay? So they may be spying on you on social media, checking you out, asking around about you, trying to pick up clues. But I see the King and the Queen of Cups here, but the King of Cups is in reverse. So it's just like, it's two people who are a perfect match, right? This soulmate twin flame energy, but not quite on the same page about things. I'm hearing that there's maybe been a misunderstanding between you as well. You may have pulled back your energy from this, and it looks like you both have as well. So it just feels like maybe they've turned their back on this, and maybe you have as well, for whatever reason. Maybe there was an issue of timing, or things not quite being in alignment, a timing issue maybe, or just you keep coming into each other's lives and touching each other's lives, and yet it not kind of quite getting into alignment to be like a full relationship. Like all the time, like ships that pass in the night, like you keep missing each other. Like when you're single, they're in a relationship, and when they're single, you're in a relationship, or you spend some time together, but then they've got to go off traveling, or you've got to go off studying, or I don't know, something like this. Again, it could just be that you're long distance, and so they're trying to figure out if it's a good idea. But they're definitely not sure. They're trying to guess. There's a lot of guesswork here about how you feel. So maybe you have been a little bit reserved in how you express your emotions as well. That's what I'm seeing here. There's a strong energy here where they think that you're not interested, or you're no longer interested. Or that they've missed out on something really good. Like the opportunity has passed by for some of you, okay? God, the King of Cups twice in reverse. Super interesting. Super interesting. I feel like there's this strong energy that, I don't know, maybe there's this energy of too little too late, or something like this, that they left it too long, or that they didn't speak up soon enough, or something like this. I feel like you've kind of pulled your energy back from them. They definitely sense that, right? They definitely sense that. And there's a strong energy of just they can't read you. So that is interesting, because we had that, didn't we? And now it's just they feel like they can't read you. So I feel like somebody here has got to make a move. This decision, or somebody's got to make a decision, or somebody's got to be the first one to, to speak their truth, or to be authentic, okay? They feel like they made a bit of a fool of themselves in the past, or at some point during this. There's something that they said that they now regret. They feel like you have very high standards, that you're very discerning about who you will accept into your life. Okay, and they know that you won't accept just anybody, or they won't accept, you won't accept them unless they come towards you with something that's a serious offer. They may be a bit of a joker. They may like playing around a little bit. I see Virgo's energy here as well. To try and kind of break the ice a little bit is what I'm hearing. To try and kind of get clues about how it is that you feel, or how, whether you still feel the same, or whether you do feel the same as them. They may play little games, or kind of mess around, or some flirtation. There's this energy here where they're trying to break the ice a little bit with you, or to kind of see if you're kind of warm to this idea. But again, they're kind of a little bit in the dark about how it is that you feel. They feel very strongly that you aren't into them, or don't have those kind of feelings for them, or that you feel like they're just a friend. Okay, it could be that you're friends and you're just They don't know. There's that decision there. Sorry, I'm just getting comfortable. I have to shift about a bit. What was I saying? Yeah, that you've agreed to be friends, or that they think that you'd be better off as friends, right? It may also be that one of you is quite silly and playful, and the other one's kind of more serious and more future focused. And one of you is more of a free spirit and more bohemian and artistic and more kind of fly by the seat of your pants, take it how it goes, that kind of energy. That may resonate with you. Let's see what else is going on. I just wanted to check in with your energy to see where you are at. I feel like you are thinking about entertaining other options, or you think that they are entertaining other options, right? Something like this. I'm seeing that. I definitely like a strong sense that they're from a different culture or a long distance sort of connection with your person. I feel like you're fed up because they haven't offered you something serious, and that you just carry on just like being in this friend zone or being in this friend energy, and they don't offer you something kind of more committed or more serious, or that you're not getting any proper closure or any proper like satisfactory answer about what's going to happen between you both or for the future. And yet they still seem happy just to kind of hook up or to hang out, and they're just like, let's hang out, and it all feels a little bit casual, right? Or you're just in the friend zone or something like this, and it's just like there's this energy now of just like, I'm kind of getting a little bit fed up of not knowing where I stand, or a little bit fed up of waiting, right? And maybe in the meantime, you're just doing you, hanging out with your friends, doing what you want to do, investing in yourself, rather than waiting for them to decide what it is that they want for the future, right? Let's see what else we have. Yes, I absolutely see this person getting their act together. Aries energy, Cancer's energy showing up really strongly today. So yeah, there may be an energy where someone was rejected in this connection, or feels rejected, even though there wasn't actually a rejection. There's been some kind of separation. I just feel like, yeah, there's this strong energy of them like having a plan for the future and being able to move forward with that, okay? Planning for the future, being more forward focused, thinking about the future, right? Look at that, like it's divine masculine energy, and then on the bottom of the deck you've got the Empress. So Emperor, Empress, okay, divine counterparts showing up here very strongly in your reading. Again, that twin flame soulmate energy here coming in for you. So it's good. I see them like having a plan to approach you, having a plan to be with you, especially if you're in different cities, different parts of the world. I see them kind of formulating a plan, kind of getting on board with that, in coming towards you, right? Being able to physically be with you, right? Closing that physical distance, if that's the case with you, okay? So there's this energy whereby perhaps you haven't been able to be together because you've been in different places, okay? Different parts of the world, so different physical places, or it could be that you're in different spaces in your life in terms of like what your responsibilities are, what your commitments are, what you need to be doing right now. You've both like not been in the same space. I'm just getting such an energy of two people who like see a lot of potential in one another, have a beautiful friendship, have a beautiful connection with one another, but haven't been able to line up. It's just like your life path and their life path have taken you in different directions. You've not been able to get into the same place, but I see you being able to get into the same place, whether that is emotionally or physically, right? Or kind of more energetically. I see them really kind of leveling up to this, bossing up, making the decision that needs to be made, right, in order to move forward, okay, and being able to marry up those two things of what their heart wants and the practicalities of your situation. Because I feel like your 3D world circumstances are a little bit complicated. Maybe there's more people involved, other factors, but I feel this is to do with location and finances in particular, right, and responsibilities and work, job type stuff. I'm getting a message that for some of you, if you've been in different places, they're going to be able to get employment where you live, or like you're going to both be able to be employed in the same place, which is what's going to be able to bring you together. That's quite a specific message, but that's something that I see coming in here as well. So yeah, I see them being able to make that definitive decision, being able to make that tough choice, and being able to marry up those two things about what their heart wants and that they want you. And the practicalities of what's going on. I feel like you may need to show them a little bit of warmth. They've got like a strong fear of rejection, and I feel like you've been protecting yourself, and that, you know, we all have to protect ourselves, but that is the nature of loving, is to be open, right? To open our hearts to be loving in this way. So there is like a little bit of advice, a little bit of message from spirit of just being like, can you soften a little bit? You may have put up a little bit of energetic protection or a boundary, or well, boundaries are good, but like an energetic sort of like something that in front of your heart, and this is why they're struggling to connect with you. It feels like they're attracted to you and they're into you and they love you, but they're struggling to connect with you or to kind of know what it is that you want. Maybe you need to speak your truth even though it's scary. Maybe you need to express your needs with this person when you get the opportunity, or kind of be direct with them about what it is that you're really looking for, or what it is that you want from them. You know, if you don't want to be friends with them and you want more, then maybe this is something that you need to express with them. But I see them being kind of more mature about this if they've been a little bit immature in the past, or like not taking it like 100% seriously. Okay, let's get some oracle cards and some messages for you. Let's see what is going on here. Alone time. You see, we opened the reading with the Hermit. So yeah, I feel like maybe you're in separation. We've taken a little step back into your own energy just to kind of regroup. I don't think this is a permanent thing or a permanent situation. Yeah, wearing a mask. Like I was saying, it's just like you can't read each other. I feel like maybe you're both as bad as each other in this respect, maybe not. Or just like you're both playing it cool, you're both just saying that you're happy with the way things are, and I feel like this is like not the case. Okay? This is the Myth and Fire Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks. If you're interested, I've created them for the community. But yeah, definitely that energy of playing their cards close to their chest that's showing up with that wearing a mask. So how they're showing up for you and how they really feel are two different things. You may even think that they don't care at all. That's the energy that I'm getting, but they do. They do have feelings for you and they want you to accept them. There's such a strong energy here of them wanting to be accepted. I feel like they have like an abandonment wound or something like this. And they have such a strong need for approval and acceptance from their significant other. Not necessarily from society, although it may be, or in their line of work or something like this, but particularly from in romantic connections and from you, like wanting to be accepted for who they are, for their authentic self. Okay, but they're afraid to reveal that, to show that. So it may be that you have to show them the way of like how to do that. Are we still friends? This is what I'm seeing here with this 2 King of Cups in the reverse. It's just like, it feels like they just don't know where they stand with you, and you don't know where you stand with them, and they're just like, I still love you, I still care about you, you know, do you even still want to talk to me? Do you even still want to be my friend? Would, you know, and it feels like they'd be happy to have you in your life, in their life, in whatever capacity. Even if you just did want to just be friends, they would still want to know you and still know you as a special person in their life. So yeah, that's everything that I have for you in this reading today. I hope you've found it beneficial, that it's given you some clarity. If you want to find out more about this connection, then you may want to consider getting your Akashic Records read. The Akashic Records are like an energetic library for your own soul's journey throughout all lifetimes. It can give you an insight into this connection, any other connections, the kind of timescales, can answer your questions when you look at the Akashic Records, like, are we meant to be together? How long will it take? What are the blocks to our union? Particularly if you're feeling this on quite a deep level, if you're a spiritual person, then this may be something that is very potent for you, very powerful. Okay, so my friend Misha reads the Akashic Records. She's very gifted, very genuine. She's offering Lumiere subscribers $7.77 off an Akashic Record reading with her. I do recommend it. It's a really, it can give you insights. It can give you really powerful insights that you cannot possibly come to on your own. So yeah, Misha is the real deal. So check that out if you want to find out more about this connection. Then the Akashic Records can reveal that to you. It's all linked in the description box if you scroll right down. But I'm sending you lots of love and blessings. Thank you for being here today. I look forward to seeing you again. Take care. Bye bye.